Alright. Then I shall be following whenever
I
you...
assume.
Well, whenever you... Whatever place you like to open your package. Center of town. Where did he go? I have actually lost you.
I'm inside.
The night is quiet. It seems most of everyone went to sleep. Even the bathhouse is quieter than normal.
He looks at the bite that Nyx gave him. Looks at his clothes, still a bit tampered with blood, even though he tries to clean them. That would be an excuse if Tucker wants to know about it.
You come in. There doesn't seem to be anyone to greet you, though. Seems that even most of the employees have a time off. Water is still warm. They make sure to keep this place warm 24/7, thankfully. Though it's probably nothing like the hot springs back at home.
He's gonna open the box.
As you open a small wooden box, what you see inside seems to be a ring of some sorts. As you pick up the ring and you look at it, your vision is blurry for a moment. You're not sure why, but you feel tired, sleepy, and then you're suddenly jolted awake as you feel a presence behind you.
Just a second. As soon as he feels it,
good. I guess it will
Good.
be morning by now. Did not expect you to open it here. But I guess it is whatever. How do you like my gift? You look at the ring again. It seems to be all black, except the... Is it a heraldry on it? Yes, it seems that a person in red cloak holding a blade, red moon behind them, and next to them a wolf of some sorts. It is very intricate.
It is of a nice design. Although, if this is a proposal, it would be somewhat of a strange one.
No. Unfortunately, I'm still quite loyal to my current husband. Who's, well, who knows? Check back in 2 or 3 years. The old man's not doing too good. But... no, this ring is something else. You are from a faraway land, are you not?
So am I, yeah.
Then it is understandable you would not know its meaning. You see, us of the Grimm family have been in this, well, we now call it the Kingdom of Ed. We've been in this continent for a very long time. The family's roots go way back. What you're holding right now is our family's signature. Well, obviously you're not part of the family, but if you were to show it to one of my kin while you're on and about somewhere else in the world, they would be able to help you out with whatever task you may be in need of. And do not be shy by asking about something less than legal. Us of the Grimm family are not exactly known for following rules.
And how am I supposed to know who is from the Grimm family then?
We make ourselves quite noticeable, to be honest. When it comes to us from the Grimm family, if you see someone, usually dressed in black, maybe holding a scythe, it's pretty good guess that they are from my family. But if they are truly a Grimm, they will sense what you have on you. They will know you have that ring, no matter if you hide it or not. So long as you keep it on your person. Your name was Saburo, was it not?
Saburo Shigeru. From the
Saburo
Shigeru clan.
Shigeru. An unusual name. Republic, right?
Merzaria, yes.
Interesting. You know, beastskin have always interested me. You can be found in almost every part of the world, and your culture is varied, almost as if it was made out of 1,000 honors. And your origins, known even to me, of where the hell did you guys come from? Tell me, Saburo, why do you think I decided to give the ring to whoever made the best poem of all things?
Giving such a present shouldn't be much for a competitive poetry contest. I do need to ask you something. Were you intend to actually give this to someone that would have won the poetry contest? Or
Yes,
would it be just an occasion on me?
you just happen to have won. But as all great things happen, there are no coincidences. Perhaps the ring was just meant to be yours. Perhaps it just wasn't meant to be someone else's. Who knows? The world is mysterious, and I know that gods like to play sometimes with events and time on occasion. It is very hard to notice when they do so. But that's besides the point. This is just an old lady's rambling about the past.
Then whoever should have had it would have had to have a quite of culture to make poetry.
That indeed. Now, why would I need a poet?
Someone that knows to write, someone that knows the language,
Hmm.
someone that knows his ways with words. You might need someone to be a diplomat.
Your reasons are practical. The Grimm family doesn't really do practical. Tell you this. In the future that I want to happen, there shall be no difference between its warriors and poets. There shall be no difference between its mages and kings. And there shall be no difference between its abominations and its normal people. I gave this gift to a poet because they are the ones who are going to make the future. Not the warriors who handle swords, or the power-hungry mages, or the greedy hunters. And I'm quite interested what future will you choose. Kto tam?
Even by being a warrior, my culture studies the way of the sword,
Dobrze.
but also the way of the words. The sword should be the last resort when it comes to a means to an end. Unfortunately, some forgets that. Although it is fair that the battle with the dwarves has been won with actions and not words, it is true that perhaps it was meant to be this way.
Perhaps. The conflict of dwarves and humans is just but a small battle. All over the world there is conflict like that everywhere. It makes no difference. Upon the north, the orcs and ice demons are slaughtering each other in thousands. Upon the south, where the vampire king lies, his army of undead marches against the ice demon army of undead. Countless skeletons killing each other over and over, only to reanimate by one party or the other. Up upon the other continent, where the elves live, the live elves raid into the Underdark to kill and to bring back its people as to bring back the Dark Elves as sacrifices to their god. And even up in your homeland, your people struggle to live, closed off by the elven mountains, left to fend for themselves against the onslaught of ice demons. You know that your country is not long for this world, my friend. It's been 100 years since the demons came, and for 100 years, most of the world has endured. But even the demons are losing their patience. Despite what everyone thinks, they are no mindless beasts. They have their commanders, they have their generals, and they have their leader.
Unfortunately for me, my leader was killed.
Hmm.
Someone betrayed our clan and let
Interesting.
enter the ice demons to our keep. We had to flee the country, and unfortunately, there was nowhere else to go but to the other continent, your continent.
You've any idea who might have betrayed you?
I have a few ideas.
Hmm.
A brethren of ours who was hot-tempered.
Hmm.
One that was not following the honor and respect that our clan was sought to keep.
I see. An impatient Raphio. Tell me, my friend, what were the color of his eyes?
Green.
Green. And was it the same color when he betrayed you?
The vision is blurry. Back then, it came along so sudden. Ambushed by those demons. No trace of him. Hence my suspicions.
Tell you what, my friend, there are ways to know if someone is corrupted by an ice demon. And funny enough, you share one of those traits. Though I don't think you corrupt, simply a coincidence that you two have blue eyes.
So this is how.
It's one of the ways you can tell. It's not always this obvious. Sometimes it can manifest through veins, through a simple feeling of coldness around the person. It manifests itself in a myriad of ways. One just have to look out for those small details that change in a person once they come back from the deep north or the deep south. Oh, believe me, you wouldn't believe the sides of the corrupted.
This betrayal has costed the lives of so many men. Of our leader. And even perhaps my master. Although she is quite the powerful one, it would be a shame if she would have actually perished.
Would be indeed.
I do not think that she is actually dead. I think she would have survived.
Perhaps I could help you confirm it, though I do not necessarily work for free.
maybe in due time.
Hmm.
Let's just say that the war has got the citizens' coffers a bit empty. Even the Lord.
You know, the Lord is quite bankrupt even after this day. Do you know how much money he spent on this little festival just to make his people a bit happier after the war? The fucking
Well,
fool.
I know that someone has to spend a lot more than money in order to please their people.
True enough.
It was a good choice. He does need to keep his people happy in order to not revolt, which I hope it's not going to happen after this day.
No.
Although, I might be a bit naive.
We shall see. People get desperate and people get hungry. But hopefully after the war, with all of you, you can help fix this town a bit.
We had a conversation, the Lord and I.
And what was the conversation about?
Told him that some guards of the town already considered me as a hero, joined with everyone else that went to the war effort. We're now considered, at least from the town guard's eyes, heroes of Farlon. The truth is, I never wanted to be a hero. I just want the town to live peacefully and with equity.
You know, you remind me of an old story. Have you ever heard of the hero from the military state? Well, before it became a military state. There was once a person like you. A person who did not want to be a hero. Who did not want to do anything with a conflict. And yet they were the one to unite humans and orcs of the, well, military state together against the ice demons. And over time, more and more races came to live upon that land. While it is a brutal regime now, it is still more tolerant than this little kingdom, funny enough. So who knows, maybe you will be one of those people that changes the world for better or worse. For every action has a consequence. Even if you do good, even if you do everything right, there will still be something that goes wrong. We cannot make a perfect world. We can just do good enough. So, my good hero.
Whatever choices I take, I need to choose them wisely, which I intend to do.
Good. And I will look forward to seeing what good enough world you make. Now, if you excuse me, I do have to get going. So, as she steps out of water, you see that her clothing is not wet at all. Have a good night.
Good night, Lady Green. Puts the ring back into his box And he's going to enjoy the night in the bath.
It's not. And now the scene officially ends. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording now.